And right now, Sacramento City Council is debating a plan that could clear the way for Republic FC's new stadium in the Railyards.
Yeah, the deal has generated support and criticism and could shape the future of downtown Sacramento. ABC 10's Luke Clary is live tonight, and Luke, a lot riding on this decision.
Well, that's right, Chris, Laura, and the comprehensive debate here happening now at City Hall has crossed into its third hour. And I should mention that City Council chambers are absolutely packed, mostly with supporters, but there are those with their objections as well. And while the vote is still pending right now, both supporters and opponents can agree that this is an important decision when it comes to Sacramento's future. After years of delays, the city could be on the brink of breaking ground on a new soccer stadium. The proposal before City Council would approve a $92 million infrastructure plan using future tax revenue to reimburse developers for streets, parks, and utilities in the Railyards, not for the stadium itself. That would be privately funded by Wilton Rancheria, which owns a majority stake in Republic FC. Councilmember Phil Pluckybaum represents the downtown district.
This is exactly the kind of investment the city is looking for. You know, we've been talking about the Railyards for decades, and here we are at a decision point for what the future of that property is going to look like for decades to come.
The stadium is part of a much larger plan, including a public market, live music venue, new Kaiser Hospital, and up to 10,000 new homes. But opponents of the financing plan, including labor union Unite Here Local 49, say it doesn't go far enough on affordable housing.
We have a housing crisis in Sacramento. I represent folks who work here in Sacramento as cooks, as dishwashers, as housekeepers. They're struggling to survive.
They also question why tax dollars would support private development during a city budget shortfall. Supporters say the project would spur jobs, growth, and long-term economic benefits.
The argument that we need more community benefits in exchange for this public investment, the project is the benefit. We will get, the housing, the jobs, and all of the economic activity and regional pride that comes from having a soccer stadium.
Tonight's vote could decide whether that vision moves forward or stalls out once again. And I can tell you that deliberations continue this evening. Again, City Council members asking city staff for more information, more details on the term sheet. But if approved, construction could begin as soon as this summer, and then the stadium set to be open in 2027 in time for the USL season. Reporting live in downtown Sacramento, Luke Clary, ABC 10.
It's a story we're going to be following throughout the evening, so stay with us for updates on air and online at abc10.com. Luke, thank you.
And this is a live look now as the Sacramento City Council is debating that Railyard vote. And once that happens tonight, they're also expected to decide how your tax dollars and other funds will be spent. The city is facing a $44 million deficit going into tonight's budget vote. For weeks, residents have been pushing back against proposed cuts, which include layoffs and eliminations of vacant positions. The city officials say the financial strain stems from long-standing liabilities, including $1.5 billion in unfunded pension obligations. We'll have more on tonight's vote on Late News Tonight at 11.